What's going on, my good people? This your boy Lap Up the Entertainer, here to bring you some action between Virginia Union and Johnson C. Smith. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting battle between both of these bands. This is my first time ever seeing Johnson C. Smith. I'm kind of excited to see what they're gonna bring to the table. Virginia Union, from what I know, they have a very clean band. I have no complaints from them in that department. I seen them. This is going to be my third time seeing them, and I always said from the beginning that that's a clean band. That's a very clean band. So I don't know what to expect out of this battle, but I'm very excited to see what's going to take place in this battle. This was a short fifth quarter. They did not have. They had some. Johnson C. Smith had halftime footage, but I didn't see anything for Virginia Union, so I'm not gonna grade the halftime. Okay, so if y'all can find that footage, I'll be glad to grade it, and I'll be able to calculate that more with the score. But if y'all can't find that footage, we're just gonna run with what we got from this fifth quarter. Okay. So with that being said, I really appreciate y'all for tuning in, liking up this video, and subscribing if y'all new to this channel. Okay. Please look to the cards next to me so you know what we'll be grading. We'll be grading sound selection, power, articulation, arrangement, and overall cleanness. Maximum points they can make all together is 50. Okay? If a band is able to do everything, get a 10 in all those categories, I will give them a perfect. And that's just me giving them praise. That's not me belittling the other band. That's just me giving a band praise for consistency. Alright? So, this was the subscribers' request, and this is what y'all voted on, so I'm excited to bring this to y'all. Alright, man, so let's get into the action. And did enough rambling, sit tight. Let's see how they did. Oh, mouse slip. Virginia Union's first. Start off with Poison. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say that. That's not ended so soon. Tuba sound really clean. That was nice.
Microsoft Copilot can be opened from the taskbar or by pressing the Copilot key on supported keyboards. It helps you solve.
Alright, let's give that some praise. Yes, indeed, y'all. That was nice. It was clean. I like that from them. No complaints at all. They did good on that. They did good on that, man. I mean, I love a band that's clean. That's all I gotta say, man. It was very nice. Moving on. give that a grade. Alright. So, song selection, I'm going to give them a 10. Power, I'm going to give them a 9. I know bands can be small, but I just feel like they was not confident enough in this song. I know, granted, that they had to sacrifice some power for that, but I'm going to give them a 9 in power. Articulation, I'm going to give them a 9. There's some attacking and phrasing issues in that as well. When we talk about the arrangement's pretty fire. They did pretty good with that. Cleanness, there were some muddy issues in there as well. So they just missed the mark on that. It was muddy. There was some attacking issues, and it was just a lack of power. That's just me though, but power showcases their confidence in the song as well. That's one thing I always want to highlight, especially if it's a small band. It doesn't matter how small a band is. When they have the confidence, it's gonna be a natural. It's gonna be a natural sound. I don't think that they was confident with that song when they played that one. All right, and it kind of showed. So let's see their grade for that. I got a 47. Alright, right now Virginia Union is up by 3 right now. Let's continue on. Let's see if they can do some redemption. Alright, Virginia Union is pretty good though. Oh my goodness, give that shit a Ric Flair moment. Woo! Oh, that pen was crazy on that, fam. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that pen was crazy on that, man. They went Super Saiyan in this thing, fam. Woo! Virginia Union, man. That's a clean band, bruh. It'd be people sleeping on this band. This band is crucial, fam. Woo! That was nice. That was nice. Woo! That was crucial. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Look like we got one more round left after this and we're done. It's a short fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's a short fifth. Okay.
You know what they say about summer. The days are longer, the nights are warmer, and the lemonades.
That's it. That was short-lived. Alright, let's get that a grade. Song selections 10, powers 10, articulation, I'm going to give them a 9. Arrangements 10, cleanness, I'm going to give them a 10. I just feel like there was just some phrasing and attacking issues. Almost a perfect. Almost a perfect. I just feel like because it was a short arrangement, it has to be. They have to be hidden. And I just think they were just missing it on the marker on that, ladies and gentlemen. They're just missing it on that. That's not me trying to bash Johnson C. Smith. I just think they just need to work on some attacking issues. I definitely think that at this time they are probably a young band. I think that's one thing to put into context. They are probably a young band, and they probably have to really work on those exercises. Just get that together. It could be because they're tired. It could be a lot of other factors that's at play today. So let's keep going. Okay. Here with your dynamics. Then when Super Saiyan Blue got in this thing, fam. No complaints at all. No complaints at all. That was nice. That was nice. Consistency, ladies and gentlemen. Consistency. That's what I care about. Consistency. They just hitting everything, man. It just sounds good. The clarity is there, I definitely think that because of how their arrangements are set up, everybody get a chance to flex as well. That's what I like about Virginia Union as well. Alright, and moving on. I think this video and that video I upgraded before definitely improved on their recruitment. Because they smashing. Okay. Get that a grade. You gotta give that to him. Gotta give that to him. That was nice. It was clean for the most part. I gotta give it to him on that one. Now, what I would say that can actually improve on that particular song, if I was to give any critiques on it, but I would say that if you know that your section is thin in that area, you need to substitute a part or add a part to help it sound stronger. You know, because when you have a section that's thin, you can hear that. You know, so I just think that, you know, when it comes down to certain sections, you know, have that woodwind complement that a little bit more on that end, or have double up on the high brass or the low brass in certain areas, you know, especially when it's just that you just hear dent, 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 dent. You can hear how thin it is. You know, I feel like you should incorporate, you know, some more horns that help complement it so it won't be so weak coming in. You know, but it was it was a nice, perfect, strong arrangement. I like that arrangement from them. All right, moving on. No, this look like this is it. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah, that's the whole battle, ladies and gentlemen. That's the whole battle. That was nice. Train ended.
Do you like marching?
That train, ladies and gentlemen, the train. Alrighty. So, let's give this a grade and let's see how that goes, okay? Let's give it a grade. Alright. So, I appreciate y'all for tuning in and, you know, liking up this video and subscribing if y'all new to the channel. It means so much to me. Alrighty. So, we want to know who won this one. We want to know the verdict, okay? I'll be honest with you, man. It was close, but it wasn't too close at all. To be honest with you, it was close, but not too close because of the length of the battle. But, you know, it was a 4-point difference between these bands, okay? One band was just consistently strong. The other band just needs some more help in that division, if that makes sense, you know. But, I say one band's, I think they probably a newer band, so... with that being said, as far as my verdict, Virginia Union won this battle, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to explain why, and then we're going to be done for the day. Virginia Union was just consistent. They were very strong. I had no true complaints about them. They really showed out and did what they had to do, okay? When it comes down to Johnson C. Smith, it was just a couple issues. I feel like that first song, they didn't have the confidence that they need. Because if you look at all three songs, the first song was their weakest song. And you can tell that they didn't have enough confidence on that song. And I think that's what hurt them. I don't think they was either prepared for that song or they just was not ready. They need more help on that one. I felt like they could have pulled a different one out on that one. So I think it was a book issue on that first one, me personally. When we look at the second one, it was pretty much clean. We just had some attacking issues on that second one. Third one, I ain't too mad about it. I just feel like they should just incorporate more horns so it wouldn't sound so thin. But they got a perfect on that one. But I just think that that's what Johnson C. Smith just needs to work on. They just need to really dissect their band and see what they need to incorporate to make it sound stronger. But that's pretty much it for me personally. I just think, you know, it's interesting to see Johnson C. Smith. I wish I could have seen the full show footage and grade that, but there was no halftime footage for Virginia Union. So either they just got there late or etc. I don't know, but you know, that's how I felt about it. So that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. So that's my verdict. Virginia Union won. I'm finna get up out of here, man. Like I tell you always, deuces.